Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hello Harem podcast. I'm your host, Alex Luby, and I'm joined, as always, by the horniest of homies to sail the seven seas, Mr. Jonathan Semrau, Anthony Luby, Luke Farnsworth, and this little guy we got in the middle of the table.
Little rascal, if you
Little
will.
rascal. This guy did pretty good on his exams this week.
No, he didn't. He's dropping out.
So Ram's giving him a good head pat. How's everyone doing?
I just had a cool idea for a business.
I'm sure you did. Everyone else, how you doing?
He got shut down so fast.
Wow.
All right, so it's like a laundromat. You go in, you buy your coins, you walk up, and you pop your coin in the machine. But instead of it doing your laundry, a midget runs out and kicks you in the nuts. What do you think?
I think that's the next Amazon.
You've won over the sharks.
It's a prime business model.
And then, like, if you can do a split, like you can do a split between these rails, and then a midget with boxing gloves will speedball your sack.
Like a speed bag.
Yeah, and we'll call that the spin cycle. Yeah,
That was pretty all right.
gotta get a light wash for my delicates.
Ooh.
Anyway, I bought this 0 calorie creamer, right? This coffee creamer.
Mm-hmm.
$5 creamer. It wasn't. It was like $3.79. It's not great.
Anthony,
Give me a sip.
It's by Coffee Mate. It's
What?
vanilla flavor.
Wait, you bought like a whole thing of it?
Chad's coffee.
Yeah. They didn't have like small.
Smells good. What flavor is it?
Vanilla.
Bonita.
I had it gave me diarrhea so bad.
That's Colombian roast.
What
Bold.
Coffee Mate did?
Bold
It's like
Colombian.
there's no flavor. It's
There's
just
flavor.
bullshit.
Wait, what's wrong with it?
No, it's just meh.
Wait, give me
It's
some
just.
of that. Give me,
I
give
would
me some
rather
of that
drink black
juice.
coffee.
I like
I
black
think.
coffee.
I
That's
do
fucked.
too, but
I
I
would-
wanted
Snort
to
some of
try
this,
it.
John.
It's bad.
I would rather drink black coffee.
That's this is Get Go roast Colombian. No,
That's one of the
Sumatran.
worst aftertastes I've ever
Yeah,
had.
Yeah, it's not a
it's
great
not good.
aftertaste.
It's
I
a
agree.
Sumatra brew, extra bold.
Drinking it isn't that bad. The aftertaste is killing me.
Sumatra is actually one of the small women that's employed at my laundromat.
She's from Sumatra.
Well,
Or is
no,
it
that's
her
her
name,
name.
I thought that
Sumatra?
was a sauce.
No, she specializes in kicking men in the nuts.
Wait, I thought Sumatra was a sauce.
That's Szechuan, Luke. That's a Rick and Morty reference.
Have you
Oh,
guys,
right. You're right. My IQ is showing. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
have
didn't
you
put
guys-
that
have
on.
you
Come on,
guys
tone it
seen-
down.
Have you guys seen the memes where the chick? It's like a picture of a chick, and it says like, she got sentenced to prison time because she got so mad at her boyfriend she squeezed his dick until it bled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's all the people saying, "God, I wish that were me."
Yeah,
Let her
where
hit
can I
me
find her when she get out?
when
stuff
she
like
get
that.
out?"
Man.
They're down horrendous.
We should have her as a guest for tests.
They are
Yeah, Jay,
They
we'll
are-
live stream that on YouTube. That'll get passed.
down
Yeah.
horrendous.
I just want to know
Know what?
what it's like. No, I got like a serious question though.
I mean, I think there's
To
only
have
one.
your
and
dick
it's like-
squeezed till it bleeds?
No, yeah.
I mean,
Kinda.
painful. Like
Okay, but
gotta
painful.
suck.
Okay, so like, I don't know how I'm not familiar with the logistics of that. Like,
I don't think there's much.
No,
It's
no,
just
no, no,
grab
no.
and tear.
no, she didn't.
Rip and tear.
It didn't say she pulled. It said she squeezed until it bled. What is her grip strength?
Right, dude. That's
Well, okay, like imagine take like a hot dog, right? A raw hot dog. You just squeeze
You just-
it. I mean, like you know what's gonna happen.
A
It's gonna
dick's got
mush.
more structure than a Frank.
If I can be frank.
All right, so take like 4 or something.
His name's
A
Luke.
what?
4 hot dogs.
A frozen hot dog.
Yeah.
No, not frozen.
Wouldn't have the elasticity.
I'm just
Well,
like
when it's frozen,
no, because I'm curious. Because like if you
I really
so
don't
like,
know.
no, if Alex were to take my forearm and squeeze it as hard as he could, even if there was an opening, it wouldn't bleed because there's no.
There's no bones in your dick.
There's
dude.
No, I
there's
get
not
what
that,
he's saying. I
because
get what
there's
he's
no
saying.
laceration. There's just pressure. So
You can make
what
someone
if
bleed
his
from
dick
pressure.
popped?
what I'm saying, I was
Okay,
saying,
well,
something
like-
probably popped.
Oh, well, all right, listen. You got my theory. The other night when you guys were at my house and Corporal was over there, he 5-starred Luke and he broke skin with pressure and force.
That was a blunt force. This is squeezing.
Yeah, this is like a slow, drawn out process.
Well, yeah,
That's
but who-
more like
Also, why didn't dude run?
How's he gonna run?
Oh no!
She's got the grip.
Oh,
maybe he was
geez.
asleep.
Yeah, no. You're gonna sleep through your dick getting squeezed to
Dude,
blood?
all right.
I don't
right
think it's
now,
like a long
Right now,
process.
you have gorilla grip strength on your cock. How are you gonna run? You're ripping that shit off.
I would punch her in the face like, as hard as I could.
Yeah, I mean, I would do something to defend myself.
Here at the Hello
I-
Harem, we ask the real question.
Have you guys seen those videos of like the press? doing
Yeah, the
things?
hydraulic press?
Yeah, hydraulic
Yeah.
press. Like that's slow. I don't think this was hydraulic press speed. She wasn't like. What
What if she was?
It was
What if-
probably just
Imagine
a quick.
being like half asleep and you hear her and she's going brrr. Like that's weird. What's she up to? And then
Honey,
start,
what are you doing?
You like start feeling your
Wowza!
whoa.
Ooh, stop! Don't stop! Stop! Ooh, wait! Keep going! Don't stop! Oh, stop!
That's a no. Keep going.
Yeah, because I just like, how are you gonna squeeze a dick till it bleeds and hold the guy's hands down? Because he's gonna fight back. I'd be kicking and fighting, spitting and biting.
Well, if she's laying on him.
I was gonna put some words to that, but nothing came to mind.
If she's like laying on him, you put your legs where his arms are, so he can't lift his arms, and then you just start squeezing.
Then
his
he's
dick.
just eating ass.
Luke, that's the sex number. We don't talk about that on this show.
I didn't say the sex number.
But you implied it.
It doesn't
Now
matter. I didn't
apologize
say it.
to the
It's your
viewers.
fault. No, I'm not gonna apologize. You're the one that brought it up.
You put
'Cause
that
you were
image in our
thinking it.
brains.
You put it in your own brain, dirty mind.
I'd say it started with Jonathan talking about squeezing a dick.
I feel like I have nothing to do with this.
Anyway, moving on.
What if the
Anyway,
media
moving
tells
on.
you that vaccines make you retarded? Is it the media's fault? Huh? You gonna blame the media for believing it? Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna blame the media for giving the message.
Speaking of media,
You
you
can't
guys,
blame the media for just getting the word out. In this case, I'm the media. People need to know you can squeeze a dick till it bleeds.
Speaking of the media, are you guys gonna hit it?
Hit the media?
No, are you guys gonna hit it?
Hit what?
Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Hey guys out there on YouTube.
Do you like Wendy's?
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Look, do you like Wendy's?
Jay, shut up. I know what you're doing.
Hey Alex, poop on.
Luke, do you like Wendy's?
Oh yeah.
Wendy's nuts drag across your face.
We went
yeah.
camping last week.
Not just
Kind of.
camping. We went Yowie camping.
Yeah, so here's the
Yowie
deal.
camping episode.
We went Yowie camping and then packed it up and drove back home.
Because
That's
gonna
what happened.
storm, and when we woke
Wait,
up
the
next
same
morning,
night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. When
So-
we woke up the next morning, outside the twins' house was completely soaked. Like
So-
if we would have stayed out there, we would have been.
So Jay,
drenched.
let me run down the day for you and the viewers. So Luke and Andy picked me and Anthony up at our house at about 6 a.m. We were going to Dayton, which is like a 3.5 hour drive from where we live. We were going to go to the Air Force Museum, spend a couple hours there, vibe, and then hit the campsite, eat, vibe, and then go to bed, wake up the next morning, and leave. Well, we stayed at the museum a lot longer than we anticipated. Like 6 hours. We were there for like 6 hours.
We didn't even. We thoroughly went through 2 exhibits,
Yeah.
and then there were 3 more.
I got to see a B2.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I mean, it was.
You could spend like.
You could
It's a
spend
2-day trip.
It's a
It is a
2-day
2-day
trip.
That's what my grandpa
to go-
said.
Yeah, seriously, it is. It's so massive.
It's huge.
Yeah. So we left the museum. We realized driving in Dayton is the worst thing in the entire world.
It's date.
It is Dayton, and Dayton sucks. I'm sorry for any viewers from Dayton. You should move.
Fuck
and never go back.
The Hello Harem all hate
We
Dayton.
do.
yeah, we do.
At least 3 of us for sure hate Dayton. Jay, do you hate?
I've been to Dayton. I'm not a fan.
You know how awful Dayton
Yeah,
is.
Dayton
the Harem
sucks.
Boys hate Dayton, Ohio. It is a horrible
They
city.
do got Smashburger though, and that was pretty good.
Smashburger was GameStop was pretty good.
It was okay.
GameStop was good.
But
I thought it was more than okay.
So now to the real portion. We get to the campsite. Dude, it is so fucking muddy. It's not even funny.
It
like
ruined my shoes. That's why I have new shoes on right now. My
Luke
shoes
had to
are
buy new
ruined.
shoes because of it. Like it wasn't just like mushy mud. It was like an inch deep of thin mud. The stuff
We-
you step in and you just decompress in.
We were slopping in the muck.
Straight up slopping in the muck.
Oh yeah.
So
Muck slopper.
we set up Andy's tent. Me and Anthony get ready to set up our tent. There's no rain cover.
By the way, I looked for that in my basement after you told. It's not there.
Oh shit.
I'm convinced it's. I'm
figured.
convinced it's in your pack
I
from when
think
we went to West Virginia.
It
or
might
from when
be.
we went
No,
to
it
New York.
might be.
I'm 100.
Yeah.
I'm almost 110% positive it is in my closet in the office.
I bet it is.
I think did you guys split up the supplies?
We did. I
Yeah.
carried the tent. He carried the.
I
That's,
guarantee
yeah,
it's
that's
in
where
my
the
closet.
camping gear is.
Yeah, because I looked after you told me that. I felt like shit. I was like, fuck, I just screwed him over so bad. So I went into my basement and dug through all my camping supplies. And I'm like, it's just not here. It's probably at the twins' house in Alex's pack.
Yep. I think it will. I'll look for it when I get home.
Yeah, we should.
I'm curious.
If not, I might have missed it. And then again, it probably is my fault then.
Oh, it really
Yeah.
doesn't even
No, I mean,
matter.
it's not your fault that we didn't stay the night. The campsite was just a fucking mess, dude. We were going to go buy firewood. They were closed, so we didn't have firewood. So I stole some. And we get our fire going. It was actually a decent fire.
Yeah, it
It
wasn't
was going.
bad.
Once
Yeah.
the wood was a little damp that we stole, but once it was in the fire, it went. It was fine. There were some pretty good logs too. So Andy made cup curry.
You skip past one really important part.
Oh yeah. I want Luke to tell that part
Yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we eat our cup curry. I'm like 4 or 5 beers deep, and we're ready to go to bed, and we're just deciding. We're like, okay, before we settle down, we need to check the weather. So we keep constantly updating the weather, and then the storm's just getting closer. Like every hour, it's just progressing.
It's just looking worse and
Yeah,
worse.
it's just
to
looking
stay.
worse. So we're like, it's already a slop show here. What do we stay in the van or do we sleep in the tent? So we came to the executive decision. Okay, we'll just sleep in the van. As we're packing the van up, we're like, do we just go home?
Andy's like, it's only 10 o'clock. We could just go home.
Yeah, so we drove home, and we made it to my house, and we zoinked.
Yeah.
Zoinked hard.
You know, I was pretty bummed I couldn't come on a camping trip.
I know.
Kind of glad I had a big exam the next
We're
2
gonna
days later.
we're gonna hold off and try Hawking Hills next time.
Yeah, we're gonna do Hawking Hills next
Yeah,
time.
it's not a bad
But
idea.
the museum was amazing. I was
Yeah.
really
Oh, yeah,
happy
I
to go.
Oh,
to
that was really cool.
And Luke had
What happened on the trail, Luke?
yeah, Luke.
I don't want to talk about
You're
it.
gonna talk about it. You can't. this
Luke
doesn't
made
go
an
unnoticed.
oopsie.
Did you have to poop in the woods?
No.
So there was just a little shit ass trail behind our campsite, and we
Right.
started walking down it. And I didn't put my footing right on one of the rocks, and I slipped and went gut first into another rock.
He kind of light and hearted it, so I'll give more detail.
Yeah.
There was a log.
Well, I don't know how to explain. I'm explaining what I experienced. I,
got.
slipped.
Oh
and
yeah,
went
Luke probably
right-
blacked out.
I did not black out. I had the wind knocked out of me hard, but I didn't black out.
There was a tree that
that
fell that
is-
was over the trail, and it was inclined, so there was a gap under one portion and not on the other. So you had to kind of shimmy across, and it was slick out. You know, it was
Yeah,
winter.
wet.
Luke puts his one foot over, and his left foot just goes, and This was probably a 4-foot drop from Luke to rock.
This was a pretty big
Goes
tree.
right into his stomach, and he just lay there, and we're like, oh, fuck.
I went diaphragm first
We're like-
into a rock.
I was going to say, you're pretty lucky because north,
Yeah.
if that could have hit you in the sternum and cracked something south, you would have been in a world of hell. That
That would have sucked.
broke
was
your
a-
pelvis or popped a ball. That
We were like, dude, Luke just broke a fucking rib. Now we gotta go home.
It was a nice pointed rock too, so it went like right into my diaphragm.
Yeah,
I got stuck with goober for the night.
Oh, you were the goober?
I was
He
the
was,
goober
yeah.
because I
Oh,
said
Luke.
like literally not like right before I started climbing over. I said whoever falls is the goober. So I got my just desserts.
There was
I
a
mean,
cool little waterfall down there, though.
It was
It was
it was a pretty big waterfall actually. It was
it
a
was
decent
it
size.
was pretty back there. It was just
It
kind of
was.
a shit ass trail.
Yeah, it was so muddy. But yeah, you didn't miss out on camping. You just missed out on a museum. That's it.
And that's about
Yeah, I
it.
passed my
Oh, but
exam.
we-
Everything's fine.
We did all vote on it. You are the goober this weekend for
I got
canceling.
an 82. What?
You are the goober this weekend for canceling.
And we do understand the circumstances.
We understand the circumstances. It has
But that
nothing to
doesn't-
do with that.
yeah.
Because you canceled, you're the goober.
Fine.
And that's just it.
Like, someone's house could have burned down. Like, dude, I have nowhere to... What am I going to do? It's like, well, you're the fucking goober, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like
No, it's fine. Yeah, to the viewers, I had to cancel on this trip because the night before we went, every time the night before we went, I was sitting downstairs with my mom and I had my things ready to go. I was like, cool, we're going camping tomorrow morning. Andy and Luke are gonna pick me up. It's gonna be a good time. My mom says, so how you doing in school? And I'm like, oh, probably okay. And so I checked my grades, and my previous exam, she had put in like probably like 30 minutes before my mom asked me that question. It dropped my grade to a 67 because it was a pretty big exam. So I was failing. I only had 2 exams to get my grade back up to a 70, or I'd flunk out of school. So I had to make the very upsetting decision to stay home. I got an 82 on the exam, though, so it brought my grade up. I have a 69.98 because she can't let me pass. She has to tell me literally it's a 69.98 because she couldn't have just rounded up to a 70. She's got to be like, no, you're still failing, which is just great.
Rounding up's too hard for professors, right?
Dingus.
Yep. So I have my finals on Tuesday, which is something.
Well, before we get into like the anime topic we had, there is more big news that finally fucking happened after
Anime
months.
these nuts.
Is there?
Yeah, there is. So, if you guys recall a couple episodes ago, our good friend Maho sent us a package from Japan.
Oh, right.
Well, what we thought happened was the freighter carrying our package
Sank.
that whoever was on the boat, they were the goober, obviously.
Yeah. So we thought our package was at the bottom of Tokyo Bay.
With what, a Honda Civic is what we said?
It was like a Honda Civic or
usually a
something.
Civic.
Yeah. But we got the package this week. Maho's package finally came after I think it was about 5 months of being in shipment. We got her package. It is full of delicious, yummy Japanese snacks that we will review for you guys. Anthony can't eat them because he's on prep, so we're going to save them for you.
I mean, you don't have to rub it in, really. I know these things.
I felt the aura of anger.
Anthony's the secondary goober.
It's not
No
anger.
hat,
it is
but-
No, yeah.
No hat, but
Shit.
it's
No
like
hat.
a sadness that is immeasurable. We've been waiting for these snacks. And here's this prep story. I'll make it really quick. I was at work Thursday last week. No, it was Wednesday. And I'm just like vibing. I'm like, man, kind of miss doing a show. I think I'm gonna do a show sometime soon. I get on Instagram, and with some guy I follow from the gym post. He does coaching. He's like, I'm now taking clients, and I'm like, hey, cool. Like, I'm like, this is wow, what great timing. So I shoot him a message. We get everything set up, and I started.
It was Monday.
Monday is when I started. And then, like 3 days later, Maho's fucking package gets here, and I'm like, you waited 5 goddamn months to get to me, and I can't fucking eat you.
you get to look at the cool poster she sent.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Too bad he can't eat it.
Eat my balls.
No, but we're very happy. We're very happy to get your gifts, Maho. They mean a lot to us.
Thanks,
All
Maho.
the boys from the harem are very
you,
grateful.
Maho.
Maho's YouTube channel will be in the description below.
That it will.
Maho
Maho's
will be in the
description.
description below.
I was gonna say Maho's description will be in the description below.
Maho's description. We literally just describe Maho.
She's got a dog.
Anchan.
It's a YouTube channel.
She has a YouTube channel. She's in nursing school.
Wow, 2 doctors.
2 docs.
This is great.
Maho's in nursing school?
2 doctors, 1 YouTube.
I know your pain.
You and Jonathan have sympathy, Maho.
It doesn't get better.
It only gets worse.
It gets so much worse.
All right, let's get into some anime topics because I know we had.
Let me. I think I might have had something in my notes.
Well, I do have something to say. The Devil's a Part-Timer got a season
2 got
announced
announced.
just like
yeah,
today.
13.
yeah. After
Yeah.
how many years?
8 years.
8 years.
Gee whiz.
2013 was when Is the Devil a Part-Time, or The Devil is a Part-Timer.
Is the devil
Is
a
the
part-timer?
Devil a Part-Timer?
I don't know, is he?
The Devil is a Part-Timer was back in 2013. It was part of the No Game No Life area where they never
Yeah.
thought it'd get another seaon.
Yeah, I saw Giguk tweeted about that today. I was like, holy shit, that is insane.
Is the devil a part-timer? No, he's on call.
No, we had to let him go. He's laid off right
That's
now.
that's some big
Luke,
news.
when you sent that in chat, I had no idea that show was that old. I thought it was from like.
I need to
2017.
watch it still. I've heard it's really good.
I have the
I
manga.
heard, yeah, I heard
heard
it.
it's very
Jay, have you seen it?
No, I have the manga.
Oh, I thought you like seen it too. Have seen it.
No, the devil's not a part-timer due to COVID. They had to lay him off.
He got furloughed.
He's on a layoff right now.
Yeah, I hope
He got furloughed.
I do want to watch that show though.
I do too.
he just filed for unemployment.
Poor devil.
Poor Devil.
He's
Damn,
just
dude.
waiting on that
Is that-
stimmy check.
Is that a 12 episode?
Yeah.
I think
hey,
so, yeah.
stimulus got confirmed. By the way, they passed it.
Yeah, we're getting our
I
fucking
don't get
government
one.
money.
It goes to college students.
They do. College
Yeah.
students get. They passed it for college students. As long. So wait. You might want to cut this out. You don't have to. Did your parents claim you on
I think so.
your taxes? Yeah, they'll get an extra $1,400.
Poggers.
You
He's
can
getting
just tell me.
Biden bucks.
What if his parents kept it?
They could.
I'm calling them out on it.
Do it, dude.
It goes
That's your
directly
money.
into whoever filed for your household's account.
I will call them.
Yeah,
out
that's
for
your
that.
fucking money.
Give
You
me my
need it
fucking-
just as bad as everyone
Yo,
else.
you know what? I wish.
What?
First, listen to this bullshit. Babies? You know, babies like a baby?
Yeah,
Maybe.
like they push shopping carts. Go on.
Biden's giving babies $3,000.
I want $3,000.
Babies are getting $3,000 per baby.
Are you serious? What classifies as a baby?
Like a fucking baby. Ooh goo gaga, I shit my pants. That's
Like, till what year? Because
I don't know, but it said I was reading like an article about the stimmy check, and it said $1,400 per member of the household and per beneficiary, not beneficiary, per like person that lives in the household. Infants and like toddlers get an extra $3,000
for what?
Well,
to
I think
diapers and shit.
I probably don't
for
cost
the, it's
nearly
probably for
as
the
much.
parents.
Diapers,
I would
babies
assume it's
for
for
the
the
parents.
It's for the parents. I'm not
Okay.
saying the baby's getting.
Okay, that's what I
Here
thought.
you go, Timmy. Here's $3,000.
Baby
Should have
starts
fucked
chewing on
around
the
and had a
check.
kid real fast.
Look, that would have been so bad.
What?
You get a
Sell
lot
it.
more back
Let me
on your
think.
tax
It's coming
return.
out.
What? I
So?
get
Wait,
Wait, hold on,
3,000.
hold on. Stimulus checks coming out by the 1st of next month.
But you didn't claim an infant on your.
You have
taxes.
time.
You didn't claim a child
Just-
on your.
No,
taxes.
you have
call the
time. Have a
IRS.
baby,
Yeah, just have
and
a
then you'll get
baby.
that 3,000. You just have till
And then I
next.
just have to sell it. and
You
then
have till
it's-
next month. Just cram.
Luke, if you were really down for it, you could get code and then cough on people, so it extends for a whole year, and that way you're guaranteed baby money.
Buy a hooker, get her pregnant.
Cough
take
on
the
people.
take the baby.
Take the
This
baby.
is such a good
Better
plan.
yet, just steal the baby. You know with a baby? Take it.
Get my $3,000. Now you can just sell it.
Just put it back afterwards.
That's-
You could double your money.
Hello Harm does not condone human trafficking
Do you?
or kidnapping.
We support farmers markets in Dansville local, right?
It wasn't
Yeah.
a farmer's market. Was it?
It was a bake sale.
It was a
bake sale. at Dansville
It was a
local.
elementary school bake sale that me and Alex went to in Dansville, Ohio.
Why are we bringing this up now?
No, it was Dansville, New York.
No,
right?
it was
No, it was
Ohio.
Ohio.
It was
it
Ohio.
Yeah. Okay. So when we were on our way back from our backpacking
I remember
trip,
No,
this.
no,
Why
no.
is this
You had to
being-
go to the bank to pay off Alex's
My car.
Why is this being brought up
Oh, yeah.
now?
I don't
That's
know.
who they
It's-
support. We
yeah.
don't support human trafficking and kidnapping, but we do support Dansville Elementary.
me and Alex were on our way back from paying off his car, and we see an elementary school bake sale. So we pulled off to the side of the road. Got out. We buy like $30 worth of baked goods.
That's a
and
lot
then,
of baked
Yeah,
goods.
and we said, "All right, thanks. We support Dansville local." Got in the car and drove home.
This was one of those like just country towns. Like we were the only city folk.
One street. The bar
For, like,
was
10
called-
miles.
The bar was called like the Buck Hunter. I swear
Yeah.
to God.
I mean, it was just so fucking sticks out there. It was crazy.
Everyone was a Trump supporter.
They made some pretty good baked goods.
Their brownies were phenomenal.
No, they were really good.
They
They had
were
like
good.
these
Hey,
marshmallow thingies.
Oh, those-
Ooh,
Yo,
yeah.
wait. What if we got a fucking Hello Harm billboard in Dansville, Ohio?
I'll look into it.
It'll cost not more than $40.
I'll look into it.
Say no more.
All right, let's get into the topic for today, Luke. You had it pulled up.
What, mass debaters commenting on her video?
Oh yeah, mass debaters.
Is that his name?
Shouts mass debaters.
His name's Mass Debaters.
What mass debaters?
This is a nice podcast. Can't wait to watch more.
Thanks, mass.
Thanks, Mass.
Thanks,
Who
Mass
was the
Debater.
guy that commented last time?
Adam something.
Shouts Adam Knight, too.
Adam Knight.
Knight.
What Adam Knight say?
It's a book, so I'm not going to read it on the podcast.
Just
Yeah.
paraphrase.
He was basically just agreeing with us when we said people need to stop shitting on voice actors
And sending them death
and sending
threats.
them death threats,
Yeah.
because that's what we talked about.
Hey,
last
Adam,
episode.
if you're in Ohio and you'd like to be a guest on the Hello Harem podcast, shoot us an email at helloharempodcast@gmail.com.
And make sure
you
to
can
like,
come
comment,
hang
and
out with the
subscribe.
boys, and we'll sign any paraphernalia you decide to bring with you. We'll even take you out for a nice dinner at IHOP. Thanks,
Chili's.
Adam. Stay horny.
And stay
All right,
horny.
Let's get into a topic and then
All right, it was a VTuber topic today.
prostate exam.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna bring up all the shit going on with VTubers right now, such as shadow bands.
Oh, is that our topic for the day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
VTubers.
that and there's another one.
There's
VTubers.
another one.
Not
Yeah.
I
interested in the
actually
other
have.
one.
Like,
Well, let's start with VTubers, and then
Start
we'll get
with
into the other
VTubers, yeah.
one. That one could go for a little
I
bit.
don't know nearly as many VTubers. My VTubers I watch,
was
there's
on?
like 4 of them, so I don't.
Well, I know one of them you do know, and this happened to them.
All right,
So,
okay. The VTubers that I actually watch are Korone, Rushia, Peko. It's actually and Okayu, but that's really about it.
do you watch any Hololive EN?
No.
the cat says Mogu Mogu.
I mean, I have like I've.
Do you know who they are? Like,
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
know-
I know the Hololive EN girls.
Yeah.
I don't like watch them. It's not because I don't like them. I just
You
think
said you watched Gura, right?
I occasionally I watch Gouda sometimes.
You know Callie, right?
I do know Callie.
Gargura can't.
I know
read.
Kiara.
I know like
you know
I know
who they are.
I know a big chunk of the
Yeah, you know who-
YouTubers.
so-
I'll recognize the name when you say it, and I'll know who it is.
So Kiara, she's the
I
Phoenix.
do
She's
know
the
Kiara.
Phoenix.
She owns a chicken restaurant.
She does.
Phoenix.
Well, poor Kiara got shadow banned again, and YouTube
what?
decided to delete 2 months worth of videos.
No,
on-
everything except up to the last
except
2
everything
months.
except up to the last 2 months
So
of
she
videos.
lost like 8 months of content or something
yeah.
like that.
YouTube just decided to delete it because they are a shitty company.
Oh, we're on.
They've
YouTube.
like
I don't
they've-
care.
they've
Again,
really,
again, I'll go at YouTube's throat. You guys suck, and you need to fix your
You,
bullshit.
you need people to call you out on your own.
Yeah,
fucking
you shouldn't be deleting a
platform.
VTuber's content who is doing nothing wrong. You guys suck dick, and you need to fix your problem.
All right, that might be.
We're on YouTube.
I don't, like I said, I don't care.
I
No,
like
I-
our YouTube channel.
It's like that shit they pulled a couple months ago. They just deleted her channel.
Yeah, like what the fuck is up with that?
Well, they deleted Sencho's channel at the first of the year.
our YouTube
Yeah, I know.
channel's my
They-
favorite
They
platform.
deleted her channel multiple times. haven't they?
Speaking of which, shout Sencho. Hey, I still love you. You still marry me.
Step on his
Gotta
balls.
keep doing it.
I mean, is there any reason why they would do this?
I
Is-
have
Is
no
there any
clue.
form of speculation that we can come up with?
The only ways that I feel like they could do it is if she had anything that was against terms and services, but I don't feel like that's the case.
I mean, if anything from her went against terms and services, then like every other VTuber would pretty much fall under that
Yeah,
category.
Yeah.
like what? It would have to be like something racially offensive. It would have to be like some kind of incredibly
Copyright something?
it would be
But I-
copyrighted, some kind of extremist propaganda that's not a Republican or a Democrat.
I feel like Hololive as a whole is like very right. And we are back. We had a camera shut out like usual, as usual at the Hello Harem podcast. But anyway, what I was saying about Hololive is I feel like that company as a whole is very. I don't want to use the word strict because it's not really the right context for it, but I feel like they're very adamant with the way they do copyright stuff. Like I feel like they're very on top of it. They're very careful. And I feel like with YouTube banning Kiara, I don't think it would be over something copyright because Hololive is probably very on top of that. They're like, hey, we can't do this because it'd be copyright and blah, blah. They're very safe with it, you know?
yeah.
I feel like the company as a whole is just very, yeah, you know?
Oh, that was fucked.
Like if
Yeah.
you look in all their descriptions of the videos,
Yeah.
they have. If they're playing a game, they
Mm-hmm.
have say like this was approved by or there's copyright information.
Yeah,
and
every single art piece they give credit to.
Yeah.
Like,
they're
even,
very
even,
good about giving rights.
Yeah,
to-
even thumbnails and stuff. Like every thumbnail is different. So I don't think it was a copyright issue. I think it was YouTube just being YouTube.
Yeah. They've done that to a lot of YouTubers. Like
Too
they-
many.
yeah,
Way
they-
too many.
Like big YouTubers, like sometimes will just get taken down. It's like why? I don't know. YouTube.
unless you're like
I'm
the
YouTube.
big like huge fucking YouTubers like
I don't know. They did it to Markiplier a while ago.
Yeah, really?
Markiplier's
Yeah.
got. He's had it happen to him a lot of times. Actually.
It's
That's
like
interesting.
4 times. Like
4 or 5
they
times.
just-
He's gotten like actual strikes too put on his channel.
they've taken his channel down before.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
He's huge.
I was
So it's
listening
He's
to
massive.
the Abroad Japan podcast one day, and he had Joey the Anime Man on, and for like a whole solid 8 months, none of his videos were monetized. YouTube kept demonetizing them, and there was no reason to do it. They just did it. So it's like it fucked his
whole
income over
income.
for like 6 to 8 months. Like that's detrimental. Like
Yeah, if it's your job.
yeah, this is like people make a living off this stuff, man. Like you can't be doing that. That's not okay.
Not Pog.
And they do it for no reason, apparently so. Like there's no good reason for them to take these videos down or demonetize a video that doesn't deserve it.
I mean, a lot of it is YouTube's automated copyright strike
Mm-hmm.
service. It sucks dick.
Most
It's bad.
most automatic algorithms like that just fucking suck. Like
Yeah.
none of them do it perfect.
Yeah, and the auto algorithm sucks, and then it's the fact that they don't have any help. They don't have like a help center or call center
Yeah.
you can contact. It's just like
It's a pain in the
You
ass.
you
Yeah.
tweet at them
Contact.
and then they'll tell you either, "Hey, we'll fix it," or "No."
Well, they do have like a support team.
yeah, and it
but
takes
it's
like
months
a
to
month
get in contact
to get
with
a
them.
response from the support team. So you have to
Yeah.
tweet at them, and then make it public and cause a whole uproar.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine it takes so long because their shitty algorithm fucks up so many people. So a ton of people are trying to get in contact with
Yeah.
support, and they're like, "Whoa!" So maybe you
Oh
should
yeah,
probably
and then
fix the algorithm.
it gets way worse because then like smaller YouTubers get stuck trying to at larger YouTubers to try to get them to like say something to YouTube for them because you
Mm-hmm.
don't have a voice because you don't have a big enough following.
Yeah, like it comes to be like the Big Brother thing. It's
Yeah,
like, "Hey,
I think, like-
Oni-chan, help me,
I think
please."
I think Markiplier has done that a few times though, where like smaller YouTubers will tweet at him and be like, "Hey, we had our stuff taken down and YouTube's not responding," and then that's why he gets so pissed when it happens to him too.
I mean, if I was like a big YouTuber, I would help the small ones out.
I'd get pissed that
Like-
they're screwing over smaller.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah, 'cause that's
under
where
no
you were at one
circumstances
point.
would I be okay with it. What's
I
that?
said that's where like everyone was there at one point. It's
have
got
to
to
be
so
small.
frustrating.
Yeah,
Unless you're Gura and then you just have 500,000 subscribers in 2 days.
You're not small if you're a
You're not.
shark.
She is a
She's a
small
small
shark.
it's a small shark, but a big heart.
Small shark, big heart.
Small shark.
It's just
Image
terrible to
that
see
Luke
that
sent.
to any like
That
To-
one image.
to VTubers. It sucks to see, but to any YouTube channel, you get like bullied like that. It sucks because it could happen to us. I mean, I just went at YouTube's throat, man. Like,
Yeah, this is
it
the
could-
last
it could-
episode.
This is
It could
last
happen to
episode
us.
Of the Hell Heron podcast. We're getting taken off
Yeah.
YouTube.
yeah,
I mean, when we reach like monetization, pretty much every podcast episode will not be monetized.
No, it will not.
yeah.
Because the amount of times we say fuck, shit, damn, piss.
We just
ass.
talked about squeezing dicks in the
Yeah,
like,
like that's
10 minutes.
no that's not advertiser friendly.
No,
Yeah.
we're
unless
not.
it's for like
Hungry Man, if you're
Manscaped,
thinking about it.
Manscaped, or like AdamandEve.com.
Oh, we could get Manscaped.
yo, let's
Yeah.
let's eat.
I don't know.
I'm
There's
saying-
there's not a lot of sponsors except for like maybe Hungry Man. I was thinking about. I think that maybe a potential sponsorship that we have been thinking about since the beginning of our channel is Hungry Man. We believe in their message and the quality products that they provide to the working man. Anthony's just shaking his head at me.
No, I was looking at my watch. Go on.
We're the Hello Harm podcast, and we don't want to be taken down. So, Hungry Man, we need your support. We have been adamant followers of you, and we enjoy your product and the diarrhea that it provides. If you could send us money and put us on your
Router.
website, and we also need a router because we're running off a hotspot here at the office. We're dirt poor. Anthony actually sleeps in the closet, and Luke has been sleeping under this table for the past week. It's been getting kind of rough. He needs a pillow. So if you could send us a pillow, a router, and couple grand, we would really appreciate that. So Hungry Man, this has been Jonathan of the Hello Harm podcast. You can follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Instagram, and TikTok. Shoot us an email at helloharmpodcast@gmail.com. Once again, this is the Harm. Stay horny. Thank you. We love you. Back to the topic.
What was the
Thanks,
setup
Hungry
for
Man.
the Hungry Man ad last week that you gave me? I had to sell it to old people in between.
Oh no, it was
episodes.
Anthony. Yeah,
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
here it was. You were at a
I don't
nursing.
think Jay doesn't know this. That's why I wanted to bring
Luke
it
was
up.
Luke was a TV at a nursing home, mid-airing MASH to the old
No,
people.
not MASH.
So I had to sell Hungry Man to old people in an between an episode
Between
of
an
MASH
episode of
during
MASH.
the commercial break.
So you can imagine how hard it would be to get their attention when they're so absorbed in MASH.
I worked in a nursing home.
Did
Did they
watch
air MASH?
Yes. The reason that I was not MASH is because I vividly remember nights I'd be working 12s, like 4 in the morning. I walk into a room, old guy's asleep. I'm just checking on him. You're like, oh, he's cool. I look at the TV, swear to God, boom, there's MASH on the TV.
Oh shit, dude, it's
No,
MASH.
because the channel that was on everyone's TV is they didn't set the channel because they didn't really, some of them didn't know how to work the remote. So the day shift aides and nurses would set the TV channels for them. They always put it was called
There's an old people.
it was
channel.
called the Golden Classics or something like
It's
that.
Turner Warner Classics.
No, because
Not
it was
AMC?
I don't even know what cable provider we used. It was called literally Golden Classics or something like that, and all they played were fucking MASH, the Rat Pack. They played Hogan's Heroes sometimes, and that was boggers.
Did they play the Golden Girls?
No, that wasn't old enough.
Yeah, like Bonanza. and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah,
Bonanza.
Andy Griffith Show.
Shit like that.
Leave It to Beaver.
Called.
Leave it to Beaver.
No, all the time. That's all they played. So
I
yeah,
called it because he said Golden Girls at first. And I said no, it's got to be MASH because MASH is older.
I have,
Yeah,
I
it's
have
gotta
a
be in black and
I have
white.
nightmares about walking
MASH.
into a dark room and seeing MASH on the TV.
I like MASH. MASH takes place in Korea, the Forgotten War.
You know, the Korean War.
Forgotten. You say
That's not a meme, that's real.
behave.
That is real.
Coronavirus.
Made in China.
I might have to put a censor over that just so we actually don't get demonetized.
We aren't even monetized.
We're not getting monetized.
My hat.
There's never a chance in hell this podcast gets monetized. We're gonna have to make clips that are 10 minutes long so that we can get money.
That's where all of our income comes from.
10
All right.
minute long
Well,
clips.
there was another topic regarding not only VTubers but YouTubers' privacy. So I'll let Anthony introduce that.
It's
one.
actually
yeah,
it's both basically.
Yeah, I guess
Tap dance
yeah.
on into that.
kind of falls into the same category, mildly the same category. So I was on Twitter the other day and someone tweeted, I don't want to just give away who it was, but it was on the Trash Taste podcast. One of them tweeted something that somebody had dug through their family's Facebook profiles and found pictures of something they did not want posted. I mean, obviously it wasn't bad by any means. It was just something they didn't want to share and that they didn't share. So this person dug through, found them, and posted them. And even commenting on their own thread, they were like, yeah, I'm such a scumbag for this. And really, you are. You are a scumbag for digging through someone's private life and posting something that they did not want posted. Obviously, that's on the internet forever. That's not getting taken down. You can Google it and probably find it. That's why I'm not giving too much detail about it because, they want it private.
Yeah.
But the same thing happened with Jacksepticeye a while ago. It was months ago, but people were messaging his family members, saying "Give me some signed stuff from Jack. Let me meet Jack. How's Jack?" And just crazy things like that, digging into his family, and that's just not okay. That is nothing. His fame on YouTube should be totally separate from his personal family life, and I think he probably wants to keep it that way.
Yeah.
His family's probably like, why are these random people messaging me about you?
Yeah, for sure.
That's weird. That's really weird.
You're a goober.
Yeah, you're a goober for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want my family. If this was if we were in that position, I wouldn't want my family involved.
I wouldn't. I think I have to explain that we have a podcast.
Tonight at dinner I had to my mom. That was cool.
She didn't know.
She knew about the podcast, but for the first time ever, I sat down before I came here, I went to dinner at a local restaurant with my mom.
What was it?
TD's Tailgate.
Can you describe the food you got?
Hot tots. I got loaded hot tots.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
it? You didn't get any more?
What?
Thorpe wants to fantasize about your dinner.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Just continue
But,
with your story.
Yeah, I was sitting there and my mom was like, "What are you doing tonight?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm going up to the airport." She's like, "You gonna meet at the practice space?" I said, "No, the office."
Now we're
She's
going to the office.
Oh,
It's a
you're
late
still.
night.
And she said, "Oh, you're still doing that podcast?" And I'm like, "Yeah, still doing that podcast." Please don't ask. Please don't ask. Please don't ask. And she asked, so I had to explain it to her. And she asked me what the question. I'm okay if they know about the podcast. You can know about it. That's fine. Know about my podcast. Know what I'm doing on the weekend. Great. I'm being safe. The question I hate getting asked more than anything in the world, regardless of the podcast, this is my least favorite thing you can ask me ever. What's the podcast about? And I always just
I know.
the answer I always give is, "Oh, it's different every week." That's always the answer. I never tell them what it is. My grandpa actually is an avid watcher. He probably will listen and see this episode.
Hey, that's awesome.
Is he?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
he
pretty
is.
awesome.
He likes the. He watched the Corporal episode, and he really enjoyed it. He talked to me about it over dinner.
Corporal's crazy stories.
Yeah, I was on my way back home from my clinical, and I stopped by for dinner. He cooked me a steak and a baked potato, and then asked me if I would talk to him about Corporal's adventures in Australia. And so I did for about an hour. It's great.
That's cool. That's awesome.
My dad watches every episode. Like, he'll just be on his laptop downstairs, and I'll walk by to go to my room or something.
You'll hear horny dick.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, he watches all our stuff, like whatever it is, he'll watch it. I'm like, that's pretty dope.
Mhm.
But like,
Telling random people
random
about
people,
it,
I'm like,
it's
It's family members for me.
I don't know. Like the funniest thing about it is that I don't know if I could say that we are an anime podcast because we've had so many episodes where we just talk about whatever the fuck.
I would definitely say we're an anime podcast.
Yeah, I mean, the general theme. The
I
general
mean, yeah, the
theme is
theme
anime.
of it. Well, yeah, I know the theme of it, but I'm saying like we go off on so many different
Well,
tangents.
no podcast stays on one
Well, I-
topic.
Yeah.
Then I mean, if you go by
Depends.
that sense, then it's like, if
That's like
this
saying
podcast
no
says, "Yeah, we're a
YouTuber
coffee
does
podcast."
one thing.
yeah, none of them do.
Yes,
None
they
of them-
do.
Podcasts are
No.
so different, though.
Not really.
Like,
Have you ever seen a Smite YouTuber?
Well, I'm not saying.
Have you ever heard of them playing anything else?
I'm not.
No, because they get shit
okay,
on
well,
and
like
get told
look at
to
like
kill
the Abroad in
themselves.
Japan podcast. That's a podcast about Japan. They talk about plenty of other things outside
Yeah,
of
they'll
Japan.
talk about the UK a lot.
and like I've never listened to one podcast that just stays on the same
Yeah.
thing.
The same thing,
Like,
yeah.
Alien theorists theorizing. They have tons of different things they talk.
We
about.
did one about there was a ghost story.
There's ghost stories.
Yeah.
I mean, there's everything on that. It's not just aliens.
I
just 'cause
think
it's the
I think a
name.
podcast would grow dull if you stayed on the same topic every time. You know, your listeners always want to. I listen to podcasts, and I'm sure many other people do, to get information, and that can be about anything. Like we give information about anime, we can give information about other things too, like fucking Australia.
Don't fucking wave your hand like that.
So it's
information.
well, yeah. You want
Here we are.
to stimulate your brain with new facts. I mean, that's just
Stimulate the
guaranteed.
viewers' dicks. That's why I'm here.
Stimulate your senses.
But regardless, like I think podcasts are amazing because you can talk about different things, even if it's just supposed to be an anime podcast. But you can branch off. Like you're always going to learn something new.
I don't know. It doesn't matter either way. I don't want my family knowing about it because they'll talk shit about me to my face because I do this.
Fuck them. They don't have a podcast. You got a podcast.
Yeah, fuck them. They don't have a podcast.
So I'm waiting for us. If this gets big, then I'll tell them about it and be like, "Yeah, I make money off of this. Fuck off."
Yeah, talk about anime.
Yeah,
Talk about anime.
yeah. Make a living talking about anime.
Yeah.
What's it to you?
I'm unemployed.
Yeah, I don't have a job.
All right, we got awfully off topic. We were talking about privacy of YouTubers and VTubers. Yes, we were.
We were doing that.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
did we get to there?
Yeah. Good question. Where were we?
I
pretty
just
much.
got done with the Jacksepticeye
Oh,
thing. I mean, that's
yeah,
really
that's
what I
kind of
wanted
the
to say
wrap
about
up.
it was just respect people's privacy. Like, if they don't want something out there, don't put it out there for them. Don't go digging for it. Don't go harassing their family members. Just leave it alone.
Yeah,
I mean, really, what did you achieve by posting those pictures? You get
a lot of people dislike him now.
Do you blame them?
You got hate for it.
I mean, you find them, you get your curiosity for 3 minutes max, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go fuck off and eat a cookie, and you're done. You don't remember it. You don't get anything out of it. No one gets anything out of it.
I'm gonna
no,
go-
just a lot of bad news
I'm
and
gonna
a,
go
wa- it-
fuck off and eat a cookie.
a lot of
Yeah.
stress and a waste of time, especially for the person that was affected by it.
Yeah,
Call
it's-
me
it's fucking
stress and a
dumb.
waste of time.
Yeah. It also kind of goes like crazy fans, I guess, going hand in hand with, especially VTubers. You know, I haven't seen any sort of thing like that happen with the VTuber community so far. But you know, I don't know
It
everything.
happened with,
that happens a lot.
With
Coco had her entire old profiles shared, like with her
Well,
community.
okay, I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying I just
Oh,
don't
no,
know.
I'm just telling you. I'm
Uh-huh.
giving you like what has happened. Coco's had her old profiles shared with like her entire community, and I guess she used to like cosplay on Instagram or something like that.
Her whole profile just
Like
shared.
the whole profile got shared, so people knew who Coco was. people dug around and found out what Polka did before. Apparently she was really famous. Because, all right, to put this in perspective before I sound like a big goober, when you become a VTuber, people refer to it as a reincarnation because it's not who you were. You're a new person. You're not... Polka is Polka. She is not who she was before. So that old person isn't Polka. This is Polka. Just saying that. So, like, when they reincarnate, people still try to figure out who they were before. And before reincarnation, apparently she was extremely popular with something. A lot of people didn't follow her, though, and now she's a VTuber.
I didn't know that. I did not know that. I didn't even know there was a term for something like that.
No, I didn't either.
It's not like an actual term, but it's what a lot of the VTubing community,
I mean, it makes sense.
like VTuber fans, refer to it.
Yeah, like a community term.
I mean, it's just like how some retire and things. Like, just
I mean,
happens.
part of me can understand why you would want to know those things about a VTuber. It's because they're a giant fucking mystery. Like, it's this cute 2D character playing Mario Kart and screaming in your ear. But you're just
Corona.
yeah, but you're just enjoying it, and it's like, you know, there's a real life person behind the character.
Nope, there's not.
See, that's the thing. Some people don't even want to acknowledge that. Like, there probably are people that don't want to acknowledge, like, no, Corona actually exists.
Funny dog. That's it.
She is a funny dog. Corona is an amazing
Corona's a
funny
hilarious dog.
But
She's a HoloLive gamer.
But like, I can sort of get the curiosity to wanting to know more, not to be creepy or anything, but just to it's just the human curiosity. It's piquing your interest, and you want to know what there was before that, or more about that person as opposed to the character. So I can totally understand that, but I would never go to the lengths to try and expose anything they did in the past. Like, they are very secretive about it for a reason. Like, they have to keep it, you know? Like, that's part of the gimmick, is just to be your character. You don't want people to think anything else of you other than what your character portrays to the viewers. Like an idol. They are idols. So it's the same token.
Have you seen those videos? I mean, they're mostly clips, but it's like, say Hachima is cooking or some shit, and her hand kind of comes into frame.
Yes,
like,
I have.
Hachima exposes her hand
Hachima's
on camera.
real hand.
Is this Hachima's hand?
Yeah, like...
I love those.
I hate
because
to
it's
say it,
so
like,
funny.
When I see those and I read them, I'm like, that's fucking stupid. And then I click on it and watch it. I'm like, why did I just do that?
Yeah.
And Muna did one. She got a new chair and she took a picture of it, and it was on stream. And there was a not blurry image, but there was something really faint. Like someone took opacity and put it down to like 5 in the chair. And she's like, what? What is that? And she zoomed in on it, and it was her face, not like her IRL face, but Muna's face in the chair. She's like, it's me. I'm in the chair. She was like memeing everybody about that.
Like, she nay-nayed him.
Yeah, she got him good. She was like, I'm hot. I'm like, that was funny as fuck.
Muna's fucking Twitter is the single greatest Twitter
Muna's
ever.
a prankster, and her Twitter is the greatest. I completely agree.
When you said Hachima cooking, I literally just thought about bitch makes soup.
I like making rainbow curry for Hachima
curry.
to love me.
I like
you
when
guys
she...
seen that video?
No.
A fan made like some rainbow curry that Hachima made up, and then he started eating it and
Oh,
started
man.
like almost threw up.
I was thinking of Hachima, actually. Luke. There's some... Did you want to bring up about Hachima?
So for those of you that don't know, Hachima's had a series going on where... All right, so Hachima's... I gotta like... You have to like think of where to start.
Yeah,
it's a
Luke,
fucking
start from the
headache.
beginning. Start from the beginning.
So Hachima is a nickname for Akai Hato that was said by Marine, just one random stream, and all of a sudden Hachima became the secondary alternate personality of Akai Hato, I guess. So from then on, it was just, these are Hachima streams, and they were all cursed. And they were all fucked.
They were blurst.
I don't think I can even say they were blurst. They were definitely cursed.
I think they were blurst.
Have you seen her cook?
Blurst. They were blurst.
The first VTuber stream I ever saw was a Hashima's
Yeah,
stream.
it was. We watched it together. It was her singing.
It was amazing.
And she sang Despacito.
Karaoke.
And she
Okay,
said
they were
like...
cursed.
She said like 2 words, and
And then
everything else
said
was like
Hachima.
humming.
No,
It
the
said
rest of it was her
Hachima.
saying Hachima. Hacha, macha, macha, macha. But, fuck. Anyway, sometimes it was Akai Hato, sometimes it was Hachima. She had like a whole new outfit for Hachima too, where she had her Chunibyo eye
with
patch
the
on
eye
and
patch,
everything.
yeah.
That was Hachima. So recently she started doing a whole mini like video series where it was her fighting Hachima for some reason. And like at one point Hachima had her head cut off and then she sewed it back
I thought that
on.
was Hato that had her
Or
head cut off.
Hato. One of them got their head cut off and it's sewed back on. And then like on Twitter she posted a picture of herself. She's like, I'm okay now. If you zoom in, it's just Microsoft Paint plus signs to show stitches on her neck. And she's like, next stream I'll have makeup on so you won't see these.
Wasn't that whole thing just a big way to unveil her new hairstyle?
I thought so. That's
think
what I heard.
so.
That's what I
think
heard.
That's
so.
what I heard.
But like it was like the fucking chronicles of Hachima and Hato, and it turned into like Hachima and Hato we're gonna coexist because then
Yeah.
everything was hashtag coexist.
Oh, yeah.
And then finally she got told that she wasn't allowed to finish her series.
No, by who?
Whoever, I don't know if it was HoloLive or YouTube. I'm pretty sure it was HoloLive though. They said that she wasn't allowed to finish her series.
Why?
No way.
And she had to private every single video that she made of the Hachima Hato.
So wait, is
Dude,
she
are you
Hato again?
serious?
Or is she Hachima?
I don't fucking know. She's one or the other. But
she act more like Hachima, or she act like
I
Hato?
haven't watched her in a minute. But what I'm saying is that like that whole series of videos she had to private, and she's not allowed to finish and make the final episode that she was working on because
No
I think
fucking
HoloLive
way.
said that she just wasn't allowed to finish.
That
That's a bummer.
sucks, dude.
I
She
wanna know
has
what
like a
happens.
whole letter on like one of them typed messages and
Uh-huh.
then screenshotted and shared on Twitter.
Dude, that is horrible. I cannot believe
It
that.
made me sad.
That sucks. I mean, this will be like 2 points. But people always give like VTubers shit because they say, "Oh, they're just VTubers. Why do they deserve all these subscribers?" Man, the tale of Hachima is so creative. All the VTubers are ungodly creative
Sounds like a drug trip.
and like imaginary. Can you like? I remember seeing Hachima or Hato, whatever one it was, get her head cut off. I remember watching that. It was just so creative the way she did it. The whole tale, like that sucks. Man, that sucks, Luke.
I remember watching those videos on Twitter. I was like,
Yeah, I was like,
this is
dude.
eerie.
I was like, dude, what the fuck? It was actually kind of scary.
Yeah, she
like
did
it
a
was
really
set
good
up like
job
a game.
editing it.
Like,
I watched like 2 of those videos.
oh,
so-
dude, they were really well done. Actually,
Yeah,
like there
she
was
got the
creepy
no-no
music,
hammer.
and like the text would pop up. You'd hear the text type. It was crazy. And man, it all got thrown away. That sucks.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I want to know who's behind it, but
I want to know.
I can't do a damn about
What if it's
it.
all just a big ruse and Hachima's just gonna put them all
I mean,
back
dude,
up?
it straight up could be.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
she
surprised. I
is
can see
crazy.
it. I don't remember if
She's insane.
She does really good karaoke.
Shut.
So does Coco. Coco has a bomb karaoke.
I haven't seen Coco's karaoke.
It's awesome.
Fucking love Hachima. Yeah, she doesn't say who says, but
I mean, probably not allowed.
Thanks to everyone who's been watching the Hachima series. I was going to put out a video of the ending, but with the new rules, it became difficult to finish it. And the rest is
New
an
rules.
apology for not being allowed to finish it. So I'm going to guess rules means HoloLive.
Yeah.
It could be
HoloLive
HoloLive
or
or
YouTube. It's
YouTube.
one or the
It's yeah.
It's one or the
I
other.
can't. I mean, as strict as YouTube is and stuff, and how kind of shitty they are, I can't imagine it's YouTube.
Honestly, I kind of feel the same way. I feel like it was
Yeah, could be
HoloLive.
HoloLive.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What changed to YouTube's rules would mean that she can't say she's Hachima or Hato.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know their contracts, so that's a mystery.
Well, in the words of Coco, fuck you.
Or get the fuck out of bed, motherfuckers.
motherfuckers!
I fucking love Coco.
Coco's a
I'm still
godsend.
upset that people went and dug about her because she was upset about that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's just
yeah.
not
shitty.
cool.
No.
And then, did you guys hear about Coco breaking down on stream too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the bot. It was because of
It was,
bots.
it was because of
was,
people in her
spam.
chat.
Yeah, spam bots. Spam bots kept telling her. I don't know what exactly they were saying. I forget
They
off
were
the
just
top of my
being
head.
mean.
Yeah, and
She finally couldn't take
she
it.
broke down, and Kanata
Kanata
actually came in and
was a friend. Was
yeah,
a good
was
friend.
a good friend.
because they lived together.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Yuri house.
Suisse live there too?
Yeah. in the Yuri house.
The Yuri
The Yuri house. Man, that's a fucking VTuber just
Gold mine.
gold mine, dude.
I was reading after that happened. There was a thread on our Hololive about like cool things Coco did or what she's done or wants to do with Hololive.
She's done so much.
She's like-
she's super helpful.
She's
like,
carrying Hololive on her fucking
yeah,
back.
she's really awesome. She had like a big hand in Hololive EN even coming. So that was really cool. But one thing she wanted to do was start this thing called like Hollow House. Base it probably, I'm assuming, in Tokyo, since most of them are probably in that area. Just like a place you can go if you want to get away from your family if you're still living there, and a safe place to stream, spend the night. Just kind of like a safe haven, if you will, for VTubers and people for Hololive. So I thought that was really neat.
That's dope.
That's really cool.
That reminds me of the house in Idly Pride or Mouse House.
Mouse House.
Mouse House.
Shouts Mouse House.
Shouts Mouse House.
Roadhouse.
Mouse House.
Mouse House.
That'd be sweet though. I mean, it's kind of like this is like the harem house, the Hello Harem,
Harem house.
office.
Hello Harem House.
Except
Like
the
it-
harem consists of
Yeah.
four
Triple H.
clowns.
Like if I
in the back room.
like if I ever want to get out of the house, I come up here.
Oh yeah.
Live in the back rooms.
But you guys don't have keys, so
We do not have keys.
no. I mean, you can always ask me and Anthony.
I'm
Be
stuck
like,
at home.
At this point, me and Luke are paid employees, but we're not paid.
We're unpaid interns.
Without a key to the building.
you guys get to snack on Japan Crate every like 2 months, so deal with
every
it.
2 months when it should be every
Me
month.
and Luke get fed every other month.
By the way, Japan Crate also came. It was February's box. It's March now.
He makes a good point.
So it's a little late on Valentine's Day, but
We love you, Japan Crate, but
yeah.
fuck Jesus.
The other thing I wanted to say is that when it comes to bringing up YouTubers past, people get really pissed. Like, really pissed.
I think on the Hololive subreddit, if you bring it up, they delete your comment.
They'll delete
Anything
your
about
comment, but and then there's like, I can't remember what subreddit I was looking at, but someone brought up about Callie, which I'm not gonna say she is or she isn't, but people believe that she is Demon Dice. Which, if you guys haven't listened to Demon Dice, I do recommend her. She is
Shouts.
very good.
They got some bopping songs.
Shouts.
She is very good. But I was looking up something about her, and I came across a Reddit post, and someone's like, "Is Callie Demon Dice?" And every single comment was like basically just saying "fuck you, go fuck yourself" and things like that. And I was like, that's not very cool.
I would just have the mods delete the post. Like, you don't have to go
Well,
at
like,
someone's throat.
Not only have the mods delete the post, but just say, look, it's kind of a stigma to not talk about that. You shouldn't bring that up.
Yeah.
Because like, if you don't know, you don't know.
Exactly. Like, someone
Like,
could
how-
be new to it and they have no
Yeah,
idea.
you don't know that it's not the thing to talk about. You don't bring
Mm-hmm.
that up. You could just not know that. And everyone was just basically telling this dude to go fuck himself for bringing that up in the
Yeah.
first
That's a
place.
good way to turn someone away from a community just by shitting on them right away.
Gatekeeping it. You just
Yeah.
gatekeep it. I hate gatekeeping.
They're white knighting.
Straight up.
In a way.
They are.
In a
They're
way.
cringe nighting.
Luke knows all about cringe nighting.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're not
dude.
gonna tell any
No.
stories.
No.
We're not gonna tell any stories.
We're just
I'm
bringing
not
up-
giving any context.
We're just
But I
bringing up
will
the memory.
say, Luke is the king of the White Knights.
Yes. He is.
And we're not saying that he
Forever.
goes on people's things in White Knights. But there is a reason. And this man, he's the general of the army.
I
He
did it. I did it.
That, yeah.
Oh!
Yes.
Yeah.
From that one night.
Yeah.
Oh!
Luke is the king White Knight.
I did it once and I made it.
I was going to ask. I'm like,
It
what
was
the fuck
funny
are you
because
talking
the whole
about?
thing was a fucking meme.
Yeah, no, it was definitely
That's a
not.
story I would like to tell, but I probably will not.
We should not.
We should
No,
not.
we can't.
We can, but we should not.
Out of respect for Jay's future.
Please respond.
Yeah, please.
Keywords. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my lord.
Since I thought about that.
Whoa, that was good. Nice
Oh,
one,
wow,
this
that
is
was
John.
That's it.
Very good, Anthony.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Anthony gets an extra snack.
Oh, jeez. No,
That
he
was
does not
good,
get
buddy.
an extra snack.
That was good. I hope you sleep good tonight.
She's a child.
Really do. Man.
I sleep.
Anthony, what's our time at?
59:20.
59:20. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Viewers, have you hydrated today? Make sure you hydrate. Get some
Hydration check.
water. Hydration
This is
check.
empty.
I drank mine already.
We're not very good at this hydration check thing.
I am indeed hydrated because I just drank my water.
I was not prepped for this hydration check. I didn't bring water.
Everybody failed the
Hydration.
hydration check.
Hydration check and a posture
That's
check.
monster. You
Can we
troglodyte.
get a
Well,
posture check
Put
too?
on the water. My mic's down here, so I
not
can't.
bad.
If I do a posture check, I'm too far away.
Hold on
I was
there.
more towards the viewers at home.
Don't care.
Well,
I'm
care.
looking out for them. Fuck you.
I don't know. I'm fresh out tonight, man.
yeah,
Fresh
me
out of
too.
what?
These nuts.
Oh, I knew he was gonna.
Shut up, poop on.
All right. No.
Let's
just say-
I can't find it. What's it look like?
yeah.
Oh wait, that was the other thing I didn't bring up. So while we were out camping, Andy looks directly at Alex, who's like 5 beers deep, and he goes, "Hey Alex, can you go over to the cooler and grab the poop on out?" And Alex goes, "Yeah, I got you, dude." He walks over, he's like, "What is it?" And he's like, "It's the poop on." He's like, "Well, where's it at?" And he's like, "It's in the cooler." And this goes on for like 5 minutes of Andy saying, "Just grab me the poop on," and Alex not saying what is poop on. He's just asking what's it look like and things like that. Finally, Alex turns around and he goes, "What's poop on?" And Andy looks him dead in the face and goes, "Poop on your balls, idiot." and
It was pretty
and
awful.
I have never sat there with the longest setup for a joke in my life.
Dude, that's almost like Zachary.
You got Ed Zachary disease?
No, it was kind of like Zachary. It's not Ed Zachary. It's like kind of like Egg Zachary.
Kind of like Ed Zachary?
Almost like Egg Zachary. Not Egg Ed Zachary. Egg Zachary.
Egg Zachary?
Yeah, Egg Zachary.
Oh, Egg Zachary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him.
Cool.
What's
I've heard-
exactly?
Egg Zachary, the moments these nuts slapped you in the forehead.
Boy, I walked right into that
Yeah,
one.
you did.
Yeah.
I've got the weird like mouth pops right now. You
Yeah.
know, like when you have like a really warm mouth and you kind of like,
Dude, Luke has cotton mouth.
I don't do
From
any
all
of
that
that.
ganja.
I don't
yeah.
smoke weed.
Every one of the Hello Harm viewers that smokes and tokes roll up a joint and stick that icky back, bro. Suck on a roach for the boys at the
I
Harem.
don't even know these terms.
Wait, Jay, have you heard my Emoto-chan impression that I'm going to do when I become famous voice actor?
Sorry, dude. I'm too busy thinking about that sticky
Wait,
icky.
no, dude, I've been working on it. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oni-chan, what's up?
Sounds like a drunk dad from like a sitcom.
Yeah, Okairi no san, Ni-chan.
Oni-chan.
Gohan ni suru.
Gohan
Ohoro ni suru.
He's either talking about
Suru
Dragon
demo.
Ball or rice.
Watashi.
Boku.
Well, that was great. Thanks, boys.
Okairi no san,
Doitashimashite.
Ni-chan. That's my Emoto impression for when I become a famous voice actor. And then it got us into a conversation of I want a whole anime where it's just a normal ass slice of life, but the younger sister talks like that. The younger sister is just voiced by a grown ass man.
I don't know if I could watch it.
I think it'd be funny as
It'd probably
fuck.
be like a light novel called like. And here I thought my little sister was actually a girl.
It's just like
Here
a
I thought my little
40-year-old
sister was
guy.
a man. It's
No,
just
it'd be
like-
like it'd be just like Oremo. It's like, why is my sister so cute? It's like, why does my sister have such a deep voice?
Why does
He's
my
like-
sister have facial hair?
he's like Tadaima, and she's like, yeah, Oni-chan.
No, what if everything was in Japanese except for her? Like they walk in,
Like
like
the whole thing's like, Tadaima, yeah, welcome home, Oni-chan.
Tadaima. Sup?
Sup, Oni-chan.
I made omu rice. Sit down. I got the ketchup.
I made a cheeseburger.
Oh man, I can't take much more of this.
You want to make rib?
You can't take much more of this. I feel like we're on the ball right now.
The ball's in my asshole.
All right, all
Jacob and
right,
I,
all right,
master comedians here.
all right, all
We
right,
make
all
all
right.
the best jokes.
Jacob?
Jay and I.
We'll hear about it in the recording.
Who?
He's
Ass
nuts.
penis cock area.
All right, all right. Well, yeah. That's all for the Hello Harem podcast for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for always watching and supporting us. Always make sure to check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Twitter, Instagram, hungryman.com, soon to be. And,
TikTok.
TikTok, yeah, we're on TikTok too. Subscribe, like, share if you guys found anything interesting or informative. Send us an email at helloharempodcast@gmail.com for any questions, comments, or concerns. Please send us an email. We really want to read your stuff. We are kind of lonely. Anyway, guys, we will see you next week. Thanks for always listening.
Thank you.
Tell 'em one more.